Hello, 5 Minutes of Fire friends. Brad Singleton coming to you for your daily motivation and encouragement. This is episode 478 of 5 Minutes of Fire. The topic today is what saved my marriage from the brink of divorce. So, I'm married to the most amazing, fabulous woman on the planet. Going on 22 years now, and I'm telling you, we've had lots of highs and lows in our marriage, and lots of really great times and lots of really not so great times. But I'm here to tell you today the secret of why I'm still married, the secret of why I still am in a relationship with my wife. My wife is still in a relationship with me, and it's something that for the longest time I thought was a negative thing. Here's the secret. It's called going through the motions. For so long, I always thought that going through the motions was a very negative, bad thing. Why would I want to go through the motions? If my emotion isn't involved, why would I go through the motions? But the reality is, if it wasn't for going through the motions, I wouldn't still be married. See, every day of my life, I make a choice. My wife makes a choice. Regardless of what we feel, we choose to go through the motions of love. I choose every day to tell my wife and my children that I love them. Regardless of what I feel, I choose to go through the motion of telling them that I love them. I also go through the motions of showing them that I love them, regardless of how I feel. And here's a powerful thing that starts to happen, a principle that I've learned for a long time, but I just begin to get the vernacular for it. And it's this: motion precedes emotion. This is a powerful principle. Motion precedes emotion. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right now, do this with me. Smile. How do you feel right now? It is really hard to feel depressed and mad when you have a smile on your face. Just practice it. Smile right now. Watch what happens with your emotions. It's a powerful thing that when you go through the motions, what will happen? That action actually spurs the reaction. Motion precedes the emotion. I'll give you another example of this. Share this principle with teenagers all the time. Okay, it's just like a train. Okay, you've got the engine, and then you've got the caboose. And typically, we tend to think, well, if I don't feel like doing something, then I won't do it. And the emotion ends up driving the motion. Okay, the emotion ends up driving the decision. When we need to flip this, that the decision must drive the emotion. I go through the emotions of love, and guess what I end up feeling? Love. I tell someone that I love them, guess what I immediately feel? I feel love. When I go through the actions of showing someone that I love them, I immediately start to feel love. It's a powerful, powerful thing. But the decision precedes the emotion. The motion precedes the emotion. So if you want to stay married, I'm going to challenge you, friends, to go through the motions of love. You want to stay in a good relationship with anybody in your life, go through the motions and watch what will happen with the emotion, because so much of our world is driven on emotion. Well, I don't feel like doing this, so I wouldn't want to fake it. I wouldn't want to pretend, so why would I do it? No, that's the positive thing of going through the motions. Motion precedes emotion. And you can actually begin to rule and reign, be the master of your emotions. Why? By going through the motions. Decisions will drive your emotions. Motion precedes emotion. That's the message I want to share with you today, friends. It's a powerful, powerful principle to go through the motions. Going through the motions can be the best thing in your life. They can save your marriage. They can save your relationship with your kids. They can save your job. They can save all kinds of things. If you would learn this principle, motion precedes emotion. Don't let emotion be the driving force of your life. Let motion be. Let decision be. This is what I want, so it's what I'm going to pursue regardless of how I feel. And watch how that emotion, choo-choo, just like a train, that emotion will always follow. Eventually, the motion. So, you want to pursue the emotions? Pursue the motion. What is the action that I'm going to take that's going to produce the emotions that I so desperately want in my life? Well, guys, as always, thanks so much for joining me today. This has been 5 Minutes of Fire.